What's going on, you guys?
Hi, Roycey.
Say what's going on. Alright, you guys, so we're gonna get into the Halloween spirit today.
Yeah, so for October, we decided to tell one of our, well, basically like one of our main ghost stories. Well, our ghost story that we've experienced together. So let's get into it. So let's get into the story. So basically, this happened when we were how old?
And our senior year or junior of high school.
Oh, remember it was like the beginning of senior year because we took pictures in front of the house?
Oh, yeah, it was.
Okay, so we took, yeah, so it was beginning, like right before we started senior year, we moved into this house. Mom had found this house. It was in Granada Hills.
Everybody drives by it and look backwards at the house. Look back at the house.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna get into that. Okay, so anyways, this house was like down the, like probably a couple streets, like a block or two away from Alameda, huh?
Yeah, well, yeah, like on the same street as Alameda.
Yeah, it was the same street as Alameda, so that's the high school we were going to. So it was really close. It was close to my sister's elementary. It was close to my brother's high school. Like it was just all right there. So we thought it would be perfect. My mom was like, let's go look at the house. Get to the house and like, it was just like, it just looks weird, huh?
It was just completely like not your normal house.
Yeah, so the house, what the house looks like, it's a corner house. It's a two-story house. It's the only two-story house on the street, and it has like on the very top of the house, it has like two little like
windows.
Yeah, it's like a like two little triangles on the top.
That's for the attic. So yeah.
So anyways, as we're moving in, so my parents got movers to help us move in.
Back in the day.
And basically the movers, my mom and my dad had like a bunch of like office stuff, like just stuff that they had before that they weren't gonna use. So basically my dad had told the movers to put the stuff in the attic, okay? So none of us even like had even seen the attic because the movers were the ones who put the stuff up there. So it was a 4-bedroom house. Our rooms were upstairs. There was 3 rooms upstairs. Okay, so Deshaun and my brother were gonna share the master bedroom. And
that's how you do it, yo.
How this room was set up is you walk in, it's a big room and there's 2 closets. So there's one closet. Dude, they're like doing ASMR or something because.
Okay, so now you guys, my turn to come in.
Wait, hold on.
The bedroom had 2 closets, right? One of the closets was like, it was a closet, well, it was a sauna turned into a closet.
No, well, it looked like a converted sauna because it was wood. Like, we don't know if it was a sauna, but it looked like a sauna. Okay. That
closet, it had 2 doors leading to nowhere. Like, you can go back and like, you open the door. Like, you're like, if you like, you can like jump out to 2 stories. And then if you turn right, to your right, it was another door and it had a rail, like a safety rail, but it was so crazy. Yeah, so that closet had like this thick wood door, and the wood door was like, it also had like mirrors, like windows in it. So like, it wasn't see-through, but it wasn't super tinted either. So like, if it was right here, you'd be able to like still see me. Yeah, like it wasn't like super see-through, but it wasn't tinted. It had the sauna doors on it. Like, you know how like it's the glass, but you can still see through it? Yeah, like that. Okay, so then the other closet was just a normal closet, but it led to the bathroom, to the master bathroom, okay? So while we're moving, I think my brother and Deshaun had found bloody syringes in the bathroom. And we were like, yeah, like in the cabinets. Yeah, we're like, what the heck? Like, they're like, dude, like there's bloody syringes in here. And we're like, what? And my parents are like, just throw them away, throw them away. I was like, oh hell no. Oh hell no. So we threw them away, whatever. So yeah, we move in, and from day 1, none of us slept in our rooms. Like none of us. My brother is the only one who really slept in his room. Because he would just play his PlayStation in there, and then he would just crash. Like, and then like my brother's a heavy sleeper, so like once he's out, he's out. So okay. Hold on, we need a little break. So anyways, we're moved in or whatever, and I noticed like right away that people, I noticed like right away that like anybody who would walk by the house or drive by the house, like they would just stare like
just stare at the house, and we're like, what the heck?
Like you'll have like dogs walk by and like start barking at the house like for no reason.
Yeah, like it was so weird. Us, even though like, you know, him and I, like, we wouldn't tell each other like, oh crap, like, you know, we were just like all kind of like,
I did. I said, oh shit.
no, like none of us said anything. But like a couple weeks after we moved in, me and my mom were in the living room, and the way the living room was there was 3 windows that was facing like the front. Okay,
like facing the street.
Yeah, facing the street. So anyways, my mom, like, I forgot what, but we were like on the table or something, and my mom was like looking outside, and she goes, do you ever like realize that people, like anybody that would like drive by or anything or walk by, they just stare at the house? And I'm like, I've realized it. And she's like, it's weird. And I'm like, yeah, I know. Like someone will be walking their dog or just walking by the house, and they'll just stop, look at the house, and just stare.
3 seconds. You know,
yeah,
3 seconds is kind of long.
Like
staring.
just like kind of like, and then they'll just continue. Or like someone will drive by, and like they're driving by, and you just see them like this, like just looking at the house. And we're like, what the heck? Like, we're like, what the heck? Like, okay. Time goes on, and during like, I don't know, none of us slept in our rooms. Like we always kind of it never felt like at home. Like it never felt like
actual home. Yeah,
it always felt weird. So I started to hear like footsteps or like just like noises. Like
it's like we'll all be downstairs in the living room, like just hanging out and stuff, watching TV or whatever, and then like you'll hear like footsteps
like upstairs. Yeah, upstairs, and no one was upstairs. Yeah. None of us told each other anything. Like I think we were all just kind of like ignoring it, or like, nah, like, you know, it's nothing or whatever.
Yeah, like all just creaks in the
yeah, like just creaks in the house or whatever. But like they're like legit, like if you're hearing footsteps. So
yeah, you guys all know black folks die in horror movies first.
TVs, huh? Like the TV would like go off randomly.
Oh yeah, like it should turn on and turn off.
Like just weird stuff like that. Like dogs, but when we moved in, okay? One day, before we left the house, they were there.
And like we closed like everything, like, the gate was locked, everything.
Yeah, they were there. They were at the house.
Like there was no way impossible they got it, unless somebody went over the yard and took these 2 dogs, but I don't see people doing that.
Yeah, because I mean, they were cute, but they weren't like, you know, like, I mean, all dogs are cute. Not really, but okay, whatever. Leaving the house, and they're there, and we come back, and they're gone. Like, no, like, nothing. Like, we had no idea what happened to them.
0 dogs.
We were driving around. We were screaming their names. We were asking neighbors. Nothing. Nobody knew what happened to them. A couple months later, we get a new dog, a pit bull.
Yeah, right? A blue nose pit bull.
Yeah, and my parents had bought my little sister a huge trampoline. So like we had the trampoline on like the side house, you know, like that little yard part. And Nike would go on the trampoline and just bark at nothing. Like
at the middle of the night, and like sometimes during the day too.
Yeah, during the day too. And he would just bark at nothing, like nothing was there.
Like he'd be on the trampoline barking at the house.
One day my little sister and I were in her room, and her window room was facing outside, like to the little side area. And one day I'm like, dude, shut up. Like he was just barking like crazy. And I'm like, dude, what is wrong with this dog? And he was just barking at the house, like just at the house. And I'm like, dude, he's weird. Just barking at the house, whatever. So during this time, like we're still hearing things in the house, okay? But I think I started telling Deshaun, like, dude, like something is weird in this house. And he's like, yeah, whatever. One day we're all downstairs, and my brother is the only one upstairs playing his PlayStation. My brother had his bed, and then he had a couch facing both closets, okay? So one day my brother said like he had fallen asleep or something. He took a nap, and he took a nap on the couch. So
remind you guys, he's a heavy sleeper.
Like something, I don't know, he woke up, something, whatever. But he said that like he came down running. Later on he explained what happened. He said he had knocked down on the couch, he was sleeping on the couch, he woke up, and like, you know when like you're still like half asleep? Well, that's what was going on with him, okay?
He felt something like staring at him.
Yeah, so he said that he woke up, he's just like this on the couch, like just like, you know, trying to like get himself together, just looking at himself, I mean just looking like trying to like wake himself up. And he says that he's like staring straight, and the sauna closet, the door just starts swinging.
like it opened slowly.
Yeah, and that it just started like swinging back and forth, and that he said that he just kept looking at it like, what the heck, and it kept swinging. And then he said that he was like, dude, like, am I still asleep? Like, what the heck's going on? So he said he started rubbing his eyes and that it stopped.
And he said like the reason why he woke up because like he felt like something like staring at him.
Yeah, like something was staring at him. And for my brother to wake up, like, he is a heavy sleeper. Like, for him to like feel something or like hear something, like, it's no. So that he started rubbing his eyes again, and when he looked up again at the closet, that there was like an ugly face in one of the windows. And I'm like, what did it look like? And he's like, I don't know, it was just ugly. Like, I can't even explain the face. He's like, it was just an ugly face. People constantly looking at the house, just noises, all this stuff. My brother said he's seen something. It was just weird.
I think your mom was looking for something, and she asked us to go into the attic to get to like look for it in the boxes.
Yeah, because my parents had just got a new office, so my mom wanted to see it. She's like, oh, can you guys go upstairs to the attic and check? Like, I know it sounds like weird, like one of those movies, you know what I mean? But they're like, can you go get the boxes from the attic to see what we need or what we have so that we don't buy it twice or whatever. So my dad and the guys lifted the attic door, pulled it down, and we all went to the attic. We all went up there, and it was so weird.
Yeah, it was a mattress.
Yeah,
like, up there, and like,
no, but if you look to the right, there was like this wood thing that like someone built. It kind of like almost like a bed frame.
Yeah.
But like kind of like, I don't know, it was so weird. And there was mattresses on there. There was baby walkers. There was like, and that was just like when you first enter the attic. It was deeper, and like there was just a bunch of stuff in there. And then if you look left on one of like where the windows were, there was like a mattress right there. And by the mattress, there was like picture frames like hanging by the mattress. Crazy. And they weren't like up to date like pictures, huh? Like they were like older, like they were still black and white. Yeah. Remember? Like the pictures were black and white. So like it was obviously like not like 5 years in that time. Like it was back then. There was letters on the floor next to the mattress. So like the letters, I read them because I was curious.
Yeah, she's weird. Yeah, just FYI.
No, like if there's letters, you know, like you're gonna want to read them. So I picked them up and I started reading them, but they did not make sense. Like it was like, you can't stop me now, blah 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 blah. And I'm like,
I thought whoever it was trying to be like motivational or something.
No, like it was so weird. After that, my mom was like she's like, okay, no, like we're not living here anymore. This is weird. Like after all this, because even my mom, during the story, even my mom said that she felt something in the house. Like came to a point where we're like, this house is haunted. So after we saw the attic, we're just like, what the heck is going on?
You guys, like, it was just like so creepy. Like
one day my parents are at a meeting, okay, and it's just me, Deshaun, and Destiny, and my brother at the house.
Just playing the game
downstairs.
I think we're playing Monopoly.
No, we're watching a movie. We were watching a movie, and so when you're sitting on the couch, your back is facing the windows, okay? So before we started the movie, Deshaun had gone to go get a frozen water bottle, okay? So the dining table, the little table that we had was like right behind us, but you could still, like, if you turn left a little bit, you could see it. So I seen him because like he was like talking to me, or like, I don't know, but I had seen him put the water bottle in the middle of the table, okay? So anyways, we walk away, we're watching the movie, I guess he forgets about it. Out of nowhere, we just hear like boom boom, like just two like loud like something.
Like two like it was like we thought it was rocks like coming through the glass or something.
We thought someone was like throwing big rocks at the window because that's how like loud and stuff it was. So we're like, what the heck? Stood up and we started looking around like, what was that? Water bottle that was right like
dead center of the table.
Right there on the floor, okay? So I'm like, what the heck? Like obviously, okay, like we started thinking like, okay, if the water bottle would have rolled off the table, we would have heard, because it was standing up in the middle of the table, it would have fell and then rolled and then fell on the floor or fell on the chair because the chair was like tucked in. So we didn't hear all that, we just heard like boom boom. So we're like, dude, did something throw the water bottle
against the wall?
At the wall, because it was like right there. And like, even if the water bottle had fallen and we didn't hear, like, for some reason we didn't hear it fall then roll and all that, like, it wouldn't have landed where it was.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it was just crazy. Anthony, get downstairs. And he's like, what? He ran downstairs and I'm like, we're getting up out of here, like, we're leaving. And we waited for my parents to get out of the meeting. We're chilling at a boba place and we did not want to be at the house.
It was weird. So look at the bottle, it was sitting in the middle of the table, right? And then so like it hit the wall, like had to hit the wall, like that was one bang, and then it hit the floor, and then it rolled back. Like it doesn't make sense. Like you would think like, okay, it hits the wall and then like it dropped, right? But like it hit the wall and then it hit the ground and then it rolled back. Like it was just weird. Like
yeah, it was
no
so
way
weird.
Like, it could have happened like that.
So we're like, so after that incident, we told my parents, we're like, dude, I swear, like, it must have been thrown because it doesn't make sense. A month later, we moved home.
Oh yeah,
like a month. Out of there. But all of us were like sleeping in the living room. Like it was like we were still hearing stuff, but that was it. And probably like a couple months later, because my sister still went to the elementary school by there. So, you know, like she would always be like, let's drive by the house, like. And I had seen a lady with her son getting out of the car, okay? Like the next time I went by the house, it was a new car. And after that, a new car. Like it wasn't the same people living there like continuously. It was like different people. So like, I'm like, I wonder if they felt what we were feeling or what if they were experiencing what we experienced. We don't know what exactly it was, but the house was definitely weird. And that's pretty much it. That was our experience, our ghost experience in that house.
Yeah, to get the hell up out of there, y'all.
Yeah, it was so freaking weird. I
would never go back.
Yeah. But if you guys like this video,
please give it a thumbs up and make sure you guys leave some awesome, dope comments. And you guys, please let us know what other videos you guys think we should do or try to whatever.
Or if you guys have ever had ghost experiences,
yeah,
you guys should put it down below.
Comment and subscribe and also share to somebody. So you guys, thanks for watching and hope you guys enjoy the G.O.A.T family Halloween spooky stuff.